Om Swastiastu. Hello everyone, in this video I will present the material with the title Application of English Learning Models in Internalizing the Value of Religious Moderation. But before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Niputu Melani Putri with NIM 2311171017. For the first, I will start with the importance of applying English learning models in internalizing the value of religious moderation. The application of English learning models in internalizing the value of religious moderation is very important because, first, it can build cross-cultural and religious understanding. Through activities such as discussions, projects, and text analysis, students can increase their understanding of the diversity of cultures and religions in the world. This helps eliminate stereotypes and prejudices and fosters mutual respect for differences. Second, it can developing critical thinking skills. By using English to analyze issues related to religious moderations, students are trained to think critically, consider different points of view, and find wise solutions. These skills are essential in preventing radicalism and extremism. For the next, there are English learning models in internalizing religious moderation indicators. First, English learning models. This is value clarification technique. Value clarification technique, or VCT, is an approach in education that aims to help students identify, consider, and communicate their values more clearly and informedly. This technique can be applied in English language learning to support the internalization of religious moderation values. The definition of VCT is a process in which individuals are invited to examine their personal values and beliefs and compare them with the values held by others or society at large. Next, there are purpose of the value clarification technique. For number 1, identifying and exploring personal values. The main aim of VCT is to help students to identify and explore their personal values in depth. Through a process of reflection, discussion, and analysis, students are encouraged to explore their values, why they are important to them, and how they influence the way they think and act. Number 2, developing critical thinking skills. Through the VCT process, students are trained to think critically in analyzing issues related to the values of religious moderation. They are encouraged to consider various points of view, identify the values involved, and find wise solutions. For number 3, fostering appreciation for diversity. One of the important goals of VCT is to foster an appreciation for the diversity of values held by others. By exploring personal values and discussing in groups, students are expected to build a sense of respect and acceptance of the different values that exist in society. Number 4, developing communication and empathy skills. VCT also aims to develop students' communication and empathy skills. Through activities such as presentations, feedback, and role-playing, students are trained to communicate their values clearly and effectively, as well as build the ability to understand others' perspectives. So here there are value clarification technique process include number 1, selecting an issue or dilemma. The VCT process begins by selecting an issue or dilemma related to the values of religious moderation. For example, conflicts between religious groups, discrimination in the name of religion, or cases of intolerance. The chosen issue should be relevant and contextual for students. Number 2. Asking questions. The teacher then asks a series of open-ended questions that encourage students to reflect on their personal values related to the issue. Questions may include: what do you think about this issue? What values are involved in this situation? Number 3. Group discussion. Students are divided into small groups to discuss the issues and answers to the questions. They are asked to listen to each other, respect different views, and try to understand the values held by other group members. Number 4. Role play or simulation. To deepen understanding, students can be asked to role play or do simulation related to the issues discussed. This helps them develop empathy and see the situation from different points of view. Number 5. Case or text analysis. The teacher can present a real case or a literary text with the theme of religious moderation. Students are asked to analyze the implied values and discuss how they can apply these values in their daily lives. Number 6. Personal reflection. After group discussion and analysis, students are given time to do personal reflection. They can write down the values they hold related to the issue, as well as the reasons why these values are important to them. Number 7. Presentation and feedback. Students present their reflection results in front of the class using English. Other groups can give feedback and build a constructive dialogue. Number 8. Closing. The teacher closes the VCT process by summarizing the key values identified by the students, as well as emphasizing the importance of respecting diversity and upholding the values of religious moderation. There are advantages and disadvantages in applying value clarification techniques. Firstly, for the advantages of VCT, number 1, encourages critical thinking and deep reflection. VCT encourages students to think critically, reflect on their personal values, and consider multiple points of view. This helps develop higher order thinking skills. Number 2, building confidence and communication skills. By communicating and defending their personal values, students build confidence and hone important communication skills. Number 3, supporting character development. Through the internalization of positive values such as religious moderation, VCT contributes to the formation of students' character and personality. For disadvantages of VCT, number 1, requires considerable time. The VCT process involving discussions, reflections, and presentations can take a considerable amount of time, so it may be difficult to integrate in a crowded curriculum. Number 2, requires good facilitation skills. The implementation of VCT requires good facilitation skills from teachers, such as the ability to manage discussions, ask the right questions, and create a safe environment for sharing opinions. Number 3, challenges in assessment. Assessing or measuring changes in students' values and attitudes can be challenging due to its subjective and personal nature. Number 2, there are problem-based learning. What is problem-based learning? Problem-based learning, or PBL, is a student-centered learning approach where they are exposed to real problems or complex situations and encourage them to solve these problems. PBL is a learning model that uses real-world problems as a context for students to learn about critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and acquire essential knowledge of the subject. There are purposes of the problem-based learning. First, developing problem-solving skills. By being exposed to real and complex problems, students are trained to identify problems, analyze information, evaluate alternative solutions, and make informed decisions. Second, improving critical thinking skills. In the process of solving problems, students must analyze information from various sources, evaluate evidence, make inferences, and draw logical conclusions. The third, developing collaboration and communication skills. PBL often involves group work, where students have to collaborate in solving problems. This helps develop communication, negotiation, and teamwork skills. There are problem-based learning process. Number 1, identifying the problem. At this stage, students are forced with a real problem or complex case related to the issue of religious moderation, such as conflict between religious groups or discrimination in the name of religion. Students are asked to analyze the problem in depth, identifying what information is known and what information is still needed to solve the problem. They are also asked to formulate key questions that need to be answered. Number 2, identifying the problem. At this stage, students are faced with a real problem or complex case related to the issue of religious moderation, such as conflict between religious groups or discrimination in the name of religion. Students are asked to analyze the problem in depth, identifying what information is known and what information is still needed to solve the problem. They are also asked to formulate key questions that need to be answered. Number 3, analyzing information and proposing solutions. In this stage, students critically analyze the information they have collected. They evaluate the validity and relevance of the information sources and identify patterns, relationships, or inconsistencies in the data. Based on the analysis, students propose potential solutions to solve the problem. These solutions should reflect the values of religious moderation, such as tolerance, mutual respect, and peaceful conflict resolution. Number 4, presenting the solution. After proposing solutions, each group is asked to present their solutions in front of the class. This presentation can be done in English to train students' speaking and communication skill. Other groups can provide feedback and build constructive discussion regarding the proposed solutions. There are advantages and disadvantages in applying problem-based learning. First, for the advantages of PBL are increased motivation and interest in learning. By using real and contextual problems, PBL makes learning more interesting and relevant to students, thus increasing their motivation and interest in learning. Next, develops problem-solving skills. Students are trained to identify problems, gather information, analyze, and find solutions. Building deeper conceptual understanding. By applying concepts in the context of real problems, students can build a deeper and more meaningful understanding of the subject matter. For disadvantages of PBL, requires longer time. The PBL process involving problem identification, information gathering, analysis, and solution presentation can take longer than traditional learning methods. Next is challenges in classroom management. With group work and discussion, teachers may face challenges in managing the class and ensuring every student is actively involved in the learning process. And for the last, requires adequate preparation and resources. Implementing PBL requires careful preparation from features in terms of selecting appropriate problems, providing the necessary resources, and designing effective learning activities. Alright, I will tell about the conclusion for this material. Both VCT and PBL are effective learning approaches in integrating the development of English language skills with the internalization of religious moderation values such as tolerance, mutual respect, peaceful conflict resolution, and anti-discrimination. Both approaches involve students actively in the learning process, which is meaningful, conceptual, and relevant to real life. Alright, that is all about my video. Thank you so much for your attention, and I will close with Paramasanti. Om Santi 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 Om.